The word Torah derives from the root word yara, meaning to throw or shoot or cast. In a certain conjugation, it becomes Torah, meaning direction, teaching, or instruction. Torah can refer to many things. First, Torah can refer to the 5 books of Moses. These books go from the first words of the entire Bible, meaning the creation of the world, to the death of Moses. Oops, spoiler alert. Other names for the 5 books of Moses are the Pentateuch and Chumash. Well, that's the name for when Torah is written as a book, as opposed to a scroll. The next thing that Torah can refer to is the entirety of the Hebrew Bible. That means it goes on after Moses dies. Think of the Hebrew Bible like a trilogy, with the first book being the Torah, as in the 5 books of Moses, then the prophets, or Nevi'im in Hebrew. Prophets is the book that brings you Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, those guys. Last is writings, or Ketuvim, again in Hebrew. In writings, we find the book of Esther that we read on Purim and Song of Songs, which is one big love poem, and so many others. Altogether, this is called Tanakh, an acronym for Torah, Nevi'im, and Ketuvim. It is also called the written Torah, or more famously, the Old Testament. And finally, Torah can also refer to what came after the written Torah, known as the oral Torah, or Talmud, which is made up of, among other writings, the Mishnah and the Gemara. And actually, Torah can refer to the entirety of Jewish scholarship, all of it that has emerged over the generations. So Torah is a pretty expansive word.